Let's get a little movement in during your workday. If you are having maybe even just a few minutes to yourself, maybe right before or even after you eat lunch, take the time, I hope throughout the day, to hydrate and to stretch, maybe some mindful breaths here and there. So it doesn't have to be the deepest breath. That's not what works for some people. That can aggravate their anxiety. So what I'll say is, at the very least, breathing. Our body needs that. It is incredibly functional and necessary for your day-to-day. So as we practice this, if you are open to the mindful breathing, you can expand on the breath, get more of a satisfying inhale and exhale throughout your day. Sometimes we don't even notice that we're holding our breath. And even for me, I feel when I'm a little anxious or stressed, I feel a little bit of a heaviness in my chest and even a tightening in the throat. So I use that as a signal that I need a little bit of time. I need slowing down and checking in. So we're gonna do something today that's gonna take less than 5 minutes. So I am in my office chair. You can be on the ground, you can be on the couch, you can be standing even. The cues that I'll be giving you through this practice will not require anything of you except for your body and your attention. All right, so I'm cross-legged in my office chair, but you can place your feet on the ground. You can find a new position, whatever is going to allow you to sit relatively tall, right? Your back can be supported in whatever you're sitting on, along the wall, right? You can even be lying down, whatever you need today. So finding a comfortable position, feel free to move around, find what works for you today. All right. So if you're sitting along something that is straight and tall enough to reach maybe the back of the head, then sit tall along it, right? Widen the shoulder blades across that surface, or you can lean forward, right? Whatever allows you to sit up straight on the edge of something. You can start by rolling the shoulders in little circles up by the ears and back. Go a few times, and then the opposite direction. You might hear little cracks, little sounds. Nothing too painful, or no exaggerated movements are necessary here. So I call this part letting the dust settle. So get out your little wiggles. Take one breath in and out. Just kind of inviting yourself fully into the space, into this moment. Rooting through whatever you're sitting on. Allow the breath to travel from the lower belly, your seat, up through the chest and the back body. Just noticing the rise and fall of your breath. Maybe it feels easy, maybe it feels shallow or fast. Just notice any quality, pace, rhythm of your breath. Good. We're going to bring our hands to heart center, if that's okay with you, or let them rest in your lap along the legs. Begin to feel the rise and fall of the chest in your hands. Notice the expansion in the arms, that gentle movement as you breathe in and out. Good. Find the bottom of your exhale As you begin to inhale, we'll take a slow breath in, reaching the fingertips, the hands towards the sky. You can keep them lifted and connected towards one another, or reach them out wide, some space between the elbows, letting the shoulder blades drop and widen along the back. Exhale, let the hands come down out wide. Slowly let them rest into your lap or by your sides. Roll the shoulders a few times. Good. Start to tilt the chin in towards the chest. Open up the back of the neck. Reach the chin up towards the sky. Stretching out the front of the throat. Finding a wave-like movement in the upper body, expanding on the movement as you inhale and exhale. Allowing the breath to dance along the body, finding the little creaks and crevices that need some love today. So find a natural rhythm and movement in the upper body as you're grounding through whatever you're sitting on. Come back to the breath, slow down the movement. Reach the shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, pull them back. Let the elbows dangle. Hands in your lap or by your sides. Take another breath or two in or out. If it feels good to close the eyes or look down. Maybe it's something pleasant in front of you. Good. Notice the breath climbing up into the shoulder spaces, expanding the ribs, allowing the shoulders to relax with each exhale. And do that for as long as you need to do, especially during the middle of your work day. We don't even realize how much we can be hunching over, keeping our neck and our chin forward, which puts a lot of pressure on our spine, right? To keep our head connected to our bodies. So we want to be mindful of that. We don't have to have this super upright posture all the time, but just being aware of that. The more that we're doing this, the more we feel like we need to overextend and do the opposite, but just that gradual build and relationship between the two extremes can be really helpful. And mindful breaths, just to give you some TLC when you're constantly responding to the needs of others in a given day. So I hope this helps. Take care of yourself.